So welcome to SM online classes. So now today we shall start second chapter, that is polynomial. Let us see here. First is constant. Constant means what? Add a study 9 standard. Constant means fixed value. In the example, 1, 2, 3 and so on. All natural numbers, that is constant numbers. Okay. And whole numbers. Next, variable. Variable means what? Variables means unknown numbers or alphabets. X, Y, Z, and next P, Q, R, any. Okay, these all are variables. Now tell me one algebraic expression. Algebraic expressions. Example, see, one constant, one variable. Okay, one constant plus one variable plus one constant. That is algebraic expression. Tell me an example. 2y, one variable, one constant, and again minus y square. This is also algebraic expression. Okay, so this is algebraic expression. Now see, one constant, one variable, one power. Okay, now tell me, what do you call this one? No, it is called coefficient. Coefficient. Okay, and this one, variable, and this one, power or degree. Power or degree. Okay, one variable or one constant, one coefficient, one power or degree. So it is called what? One variable, one power, one constant. So it is called, no, it is called polynomial. So see, x square coefficient is 5 here. Okay, x square coefficient is 5. And what is the degree here? Highest degree is 2. Now see, so this is called polynomial. Polynomial. Your second chapter name is polynomial. So polynomial definition means what? A polynomial are expression with one or more term. It's called what? Polynomial. This is a polynomial example. It is introduction of polynomial. Introduction. So how many types in polynomial? How many types in polynomial? Which one? 3. So in polynomial there are 2 types. Based on one number of terms, and second one is based on degree of polynomial. Number of terms or degree of polynomial. So this one introduction, note down. So definition of polynomial. Let us see. Polynomials are expressions. Polynomials are expressions with one or more term. With one or more term. With a non-zero coefficient. With a non-zero coefficient. It's called what? Polynomial. Okay. Now see next definition of types of polynomial. Let us see. Types of polynomial. polynomial. There are two types. First one is based on terms. Okay, based on number of terms. Number of terms. And second one is based on what? Degree of polynomial. Degree of polynomial. Let us see first one. Based on number of terms. Tell me how many types here? Based on terms. First one is monomial. How do you know monomial? Yes or no? Monomial. And second one is binomial. And third one is trinomial. So monomial means what? Only one term. Tell me example. Monomial example. The example of monomial is 2x square or 2x. Okay. And second one binomial example 2x square plus 3x. Okay. This is example of binomial. An example of trinomial. Example of trinomial 3x cube plus 5x square plus 2x. Okay. How many terms here? One term, two term, three term. Okay. And here binomial, how many terms? Two terms. In monomial, only one term. Monomial means only one term. Binomial means two term. Trinomial means three terms. Okay. So this is the types of polynomial. In first one, that is based on number of terms. In number of terms, there are three types. Number of terms, three types or so many types. Monomial, binomial, trinomial, and so last one is polynomial. Polynomial means more than three terms. That is polynomial. Okay. So this is based on number of terms. Now next second is based on degree of polynomial. So let us see. Degree of polynomial. So next second one is based on degree of polynomial. Tell me. First one is no, one constant is there. Constant polynomial. Constant polynomial. Constant polynomial means what is the highest degree here? They are asking based on degree of the polynomial. Highest degree here in constant polynomial, highest degree is no, 0. Okay. So see example. Tell me example one. Yes. 2 to the power 0, x to the power 0. Okay. This is example of constant polynomial. Or x to the power 0. Okay. So this is example of constant polynomial. In constant polynomial, highest degree is 0. Okay. Second one is linear polynomial. Linear polynomial highest degree is, in example, 5x plus 2. So this is linear polynomial. Okay. Highest power is 1. So this is linear polynomial. And third one is quadratic polynomial. An example: 5x square plus 2x plus 3. Okay. In quadratic polynomial, highest degree is 2 here. Okay. So this is a quadratic polynomial. Next is the fourth one is cubic polynomial. An example of cubic polynomial: in cubic polynomial, highest degree is 3. So write example: 5x cube plus 2x square plus 3x plus 1. Okay. In cubic polynomial, highest degree is 3. Okay. And fifth one biquadratic polynomial. Biquadratic polynomial. In the biquadratic polynomial, highest degree is 4. Okay. 6x to the power 4 plus 5x to the power 3 plus 7x square plus 5x plus 2. So this is biquadratic polynomial. Biquadratic polynomial, highest degree is 4. Okay. And zero polynomial. Tell me zero polynomial. Where highest degree? Zero polynomial. Zero polynomial highest degree. Example, tell me. 0x to the power 1, 0x to the power 2, 0 into x, 0 only. What is the highest degree? It is not defined. Okay. It is not defined. Okay. So this is a types of polynomial. In types of polynomial, there are two types, that is based on number of terms, and second one is based on degrees of polynomial. In based on number of terms is monomial, binomial, trinomial. Okay. And next is based on degree of polynomial. In degree of polynomial, zero of polynomial, constant polynomial, linear polynomial, quadratic polynomial, cubic polynomial, biquadratic polynomial. In zero of polynomial, highest degree is 0. It is non-defined. Okay. Zero of polynomial, highest degrees, it is not defined. And constant polynomial, highest degrees, constant polynomial, highest degrees, linear polynomial, highest degrees, quadratic polynomial, highest degrees, cubic polynomial, highest degrees, biquadratic polynomial, highest degrees, 4. Okay. This is based on degree of polynomials. Okay. So next topic is in polynomial, geometrical meaning of the zeros of a polynomial. First one, that is linear polynomial. Linear polynomial, highest degree is 1. So see here. So this is general form of linear polynomial, ax plus b. This is general form of linear polynomial. Okay, let us see here. For a linear polynomial, ax plus b, the linear general form of ax plus b, the graph of y equal to ax plus b. This is the graph. Okay. This is the x-axis, and this is x dash. Okay. And this is y dash, this is y-axis. Okay, and this one origin. Okay, the graph of y equal to x plus b is a straight lines in linear polynomial. The graph will be straight line. Okay, is a straight line which is intersecting the axis at exactly one point. X-axis in linear polynomial intersecting exactly one point. Okay, that is only x-axis. Huh? The x-axis at exactly one point. So this is x-axis. One point here intersecting. Okay. So therefore the linear polynomial ax plus b has only how many zeros? Only one zeros. In linear polynomial, how many zeros? One zero. See for example, 2x plus 1. Here how many zeros? What is the highest degree here? Highest degree is 1. So highest degree 1 means, so how many zeros here? Only 1. Okay. So let us see. And 5x plus 2. Here how many zeros? Only 1 zeros. Why 1 zero? Because highest degree is 1. So which is the highest degree? That is only number of zeros. So it is linear polynomial. Okay. So how many zeros in quadratic polynomial? Why? Highest power is 2. Highest degree in cubic polynomial. Why? What highest? Highest degree is 3. So by quadratic polynomial highest degree is 4, which is the highest degree. That is only number of zeros. Okay. So this is linear polynomial. General form is ax plus b. So this is how many zeros? Linear polynomial has only 1 zero. Okay, this is 1 marks, very important. Note down. Okay. In linear polynomial, how many zeros? See examples. This is the graph. Okay. So here how many zeros? Intersecting x-axis. Here not intersecting here. Here how many zeros? How many zeros? Zero, zero. Okay. Now here how many zeros? How many zeros? The x-axis. See only x-axis, don't see y-axis. And now how many zeros? 1 only. Intersecting x-axis only 1 point. So this is only 1 zero. Okay, this is linear polynomial. Now see next second. Quadratic polynomial. Quadratic polynomial. Quadratic. अगला okay. So it is second one. Quadratic polynomial. What is general form? Ax square plus bx plus c a not equal to 0. See, for a quadratic polynomial, ax square plus bx plus c can have at most how many zeros? Here highest degree is 2 means 2 zeros. Okay. So graph of y equal to x square plus bx plus c has one of the two shapes. Okay, one of the two shapes. Either open upward or open downward. Then curves are called parabola. See, open upward. How? So this is graph. Okay. So here how many zeros on x-axis? On x-axis, how many zeros? 1, 2 zeros. Okay, this is open upward. Next, open downward. Second graph. Open downward means how? It's like how many zeros? two zeros. Only x-axis intersecting point 1, 2, two zeros. Okay, this is open upward, this is open downward. So these two are called parabola. Parabola, hyperbola, I studied in PUC higher classes. Okay, so this is parabola. What is general form of quadratic polynomial? X square plus bx plus c. What is the highest degree here? So how many zeros? Yes, which is the highest degree? That is only number of zeros. Okay, here two zeros. So this is quadratic polynomial. This is a cubic polynomial. The general form x cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. So this is the highest degree here. 3. So how many zeros? 3 zeros. See, for any cubic polynomial, there are at most 3 zeros. See, for example, this is the graph 1, 2, 3. Hey, how many zeros? 4 zeros here. This is not a cubic polynomial. This is how many zeros? 1, 2, 3 zeros on x-axis. So how many zeros here? 3 zeros. Next. Again, how many zeros? 1, 2, 3. So this is cubic polynomial. Okay. Any doubts? So you can write here how many zeros here? So therefore, number of zeros is 3. Okay. And in quadratic polynomial, how many zeros? Number of zeros is 2. In linear polynomial, how many zeros? Number of zeros is 1. So this is geometrical meaning of the zeros of a polynomials. First one linear polynomial, second one is quadratic polynomial, third one is cubic polynomial. Note down. Okay. Now exercise 2.1, first bit. What they are asking? The graph of y equal to p of x. The graph of y equal to p of x are given in figure for some polynomial p of x. Find the number of zeros of p of x in each. So see first one. What is here? Here how many zeros? How many zeros here? Y equal to p of x. Don't see y axis, only x axis. How many zeros? This is y dash, this is x axis, this is x dash, and this is y axis. Okay. So exercise first bit to see. First question here, how many zeros on x axis? Y equal to p of x means x axis. Here how many zeros? In x axis not intersecting here. So here number of zeros is 0. Okay. Second one, how many zeros? Which polynomial it is? Linear polynomial. So number of zeros here, number of zeros is 1. Okay. And third one, which polynomial it is? On x-axis there are 3 points intersecting 1, 2, 3. So it is cubic polynomial. So here number of zeros is 3. Okay. And fourth one, which polynomial it is? Y quadratic. Here 2 zeros are intersecting here. So therefore number of zeros is here how many zeros? 2. It is polynomial. Y 4 points are intersecting here 1, 2, 3, 4. So therefore a number of zeros number of zeros is 4. Okay, and after sixth one, how many zeros? 1 2 3. Which polynomial it is? Number of zeros is 3. That is cubic polynomial. This bigoted polynomial, it is quadratic polynomial, cubic polynomial, linear polynomial. This number of zeros is 0 means which polynomial it is? Constant polynomial. This is exercise 1.